Which is the best Racetam to stack with modafinil? Well, I think that there are different Racetams that work well for different people, so I just want to talk about the Racetam that works best for me stacking with modafinil and kind of give you some stack ideas on how to approach this, because it's very powerful if you can get it right. If you're new to the channel, check us out on the web at livecortex.com, livecortex.com/blog, giant blog for nootropics information. Our giant, it was 66 episode podcast right now is on livecortex.com/blog. Check us out on Facebook. Hey, we post a lot of great stuff on Facebook. All of our specials we put on there for folks that don't get notified via this channel. Facebook.com/cortexstacks. 6 powerful products support this broadcast. We'll explain them in depth at the end of this video, but I'll give you an intro. Here. Elite level nootropic products. Number 1, the Cortex stack. We've got our own stack. It's called the Cortex Nootropic Stack. Very powerful nootropic stack. Number 2, we've got 5 digital nootropic stack lists that basically have long lists of nootropic stacks in them for you to take that the ingredient quantities have already been worked out. They're extremely powerful. Number 3, we have the Nootropic Starter Pack, that it gives you a bottle of Cortex and our digital guide, Smarter, Better, Faster, which is, if you're new to nootropics, the guide that teaches you everything. And then number 4 and 5, we've got 2 consulting services. One is a nootropics consulting service. It's a 40-minute call with me, 15 additional email correspondences, and then we have an actual chronic fatigue syndrome consulting service, which is an hour call with me and 30 additional email correspondences. You can also have livecortex.com. Coupon code 8 saves you $8 off of everything right now. Okay, so the deal with Racetams and modafinil, if you've seen any of our videos on this in the past, because we have done videos on Racetams and modafinil in the past, and if you've read Smarter, Better, Faster, and or the Racetam God Guide, you would know that there's a particular methodology that I like to use when approaching putting modafinil with Racetams. And the methodology basically is to, look, if you're going to regular dose the modafinil, like say you're going to take 100 milligrams of the modafinil, which is, kind of a regular dose of modafinil, then you should probably medium dose the Racetam. And if you're going to take modafinil and Racetams together, that seems to create the need more, this is anecdotal and I have no proof of this, it just seems to be the case with me and a lot of our consulting clients, for a choline source. Even if you might not need a high choline source, otherwise you just need just a little more. It's not significant, it's just marginally more. So I'll get to an example stack that reflects that strategy in a second, but my own personal experience with modafinil and Racetams together is that you can get the full brain synchrony and mental energy that modafinil brings to the table, but that you could also get the working memory and functional benefits that you get with Racetams, which is a great reason to combine them. And so my own personal experience is that oxiracetam is the best Racetam for me to stack with modafinil. And my strategy looks like this. It's 500 milligrams or so of oxiracetam. It is a regular dose of modafinil. For me, regular dose of modafinil is 75 milligrams. And then it's 100 or so milligrams of alpha GPC or CDP choline. Now, for me personally, alpha GPC, CDP choline, I take them in lower doses. I just can't take them in higher doses. They give me side effects. This is just too much. I don't need the choline. I've been taking cholinergic for 10 years, so I just don't need a lot of it anymore. Some people that have atrophied brains or really need optimizations to that system might need a lot more than that. But a lot of people, are fine with very low doses of cholinergics, and typically 50 to 75 milligrams is my alpha GPC or CDP choline dose. And so 100 works perfect with that stack. What that stack does is, like I said, man, I get the modafinil energy, I get the full brain, like all my brains turn, I get the full brain kind of synchrony, I get that productive drive, like I just want to go and tack my to-do list, but I also have working memory. I've also got verbal fluency. I also have brain fluidity. Like I have all these good things that the Racetam can provide that the modafinil doesn't necessarily provide, but that together they synergize really, really well. And of course the alpha GPC in that case just supplies the acetylcholine. I feel like I'm burning a little more choline when I take that stack. I don't know the mechanisms for that. It just seems to be the case for me. I mean, look, if it works, right? And so that's my take on it. But remember, you don't want to high dose all of them. And then look, maybe you can, like, high dose the Racetam and high dose the modafinil. But I've just always found, through suggesting this to people, sustainable use of both modafinil and a particular Racetam that you choose that works best for you, maybe it's Racetam for you, requires that you medium dose one if you're going to regular dose the other. Okay, so I mean, if you regular dose the modafinil at 100 milligrams, medium dose the oxiracetam at 500 milligrams. You know, if you're gonna regular dose the oxiracetam at 1 gram, medium dose of modafinil at 50 milligrams. You get it, and then maybe add a titch more of the choline than you normally require when you take other racetams. But I can tell you, great combination. Oxiracetam is my favorite racetam to take with modafinil. I just love it. I mean, it's one of my favorite stacks in the world, just that combination there. It's very simple. It's very awesome, very powerful. The guide that we have that probably lays out the most modafinil racetam stacks is the Racetam God Guide. That thing's digital and downloadable. So if you're into it and you want to try those stacks that really light up the whole brain, just buy the Racetam God Guide right now. It's like 20 bucks with the coupon code 8. Maybe it's even a little cheaper. It's very cheap. It's a once and done download. You'll have it forever. You can read it on any device you have. Get that guide at livecortex.com. And remember, all of our products right now are $8 off using the coupon code 8. What people are doing is two things. Either getting two bottles of Cortex, because they're 24 bucks with the coupon code 8 at livecortex.com. They're getting 2 bottles of Cortex, or folks are just getting the Nootropic Starter Pack. For folks that are new to Nootropics, they're getting the Nootropic Starter Pack, which takes it down to 30 bucks. That's a bottle of Cortex and Smarter, Better, Faster. What is Smarter, Better, Faster? Digital guide teaches you everything you need to know when you're new to Nootropics. We'll explain that stuff in a minute here. Remember though, coupon code 8, that's all you need to know. Thanks for watching. My name is Ryan Michael Ballo. For 6 years, my sole mission has been to improve the performance of my brain. This is why I created Cortex. My mission was to build a nootropic stack that gave me extreme focus, powerful motivation, and a heightened cognitive state. And after years of experimentation and a comprehensive beta testing protocol, and putting together the most powerful nootropic compounds on the planet, I found what I was looking for. What's up, everybody? Ryan Michael Ballo here. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Look, we've got, as it stands, 5 primary products that I want to just explain to you. You heard us mention them during the video, so I'm going to break them down. Number 1, from left to right, the Cortex Nootropic Stack. This is a cognitive enhancement stack that you really want to take to turn the lights on. Just to give you an idea, hardcore business folks that require 18 to 20 hours of brain function, take the Cortex stack. That's what we initially designed it for, but then like everybody in the nootropic sphere loved it. Verbal fluency, speed of processing, motivation, drive to want to work. That's what the Cortex stack does. Moving right along, the Aniracetam guide there, that is called the Beginner's Guide to Aniracetam, breaks down 25 powerful Aniracetam stacks, shows you how to use Aniracetam. It's essentially the everything guide to Aniracetam. Long demanded, folks asked us for it. We delivered. It is fully digital, lots of powerful stacks. And then there's the nootropic stack for the business professional. That's basically 100, right around 100 powerful uridine, modafinil, theacrine, aniracetam, oxiracetam, phenylpiracetam, alcar stacks for business situations, for the type of brain states that business folks need for sustained performance. Next is the Racetam God Guide. That is a high-level every Racetam guide, digital guide. We've got all the major Racetams with accompanying focus stacks and memory stacks and speed of processing stacks. In that Racetam. There's 8 major nootropic Racetams, and that guide explains all of them and accompanying stacks. Then there's the Noopept Pro Stack List. The Noopept Pro Stack List is a digital guide that explains oral, so just taking it by mouth, sublingual, taking it under the tongue, and then intranasal, spraying Noopept nasal spray in your nose, stacks. It's just a bunch of stacks, a giant stack list of Noopept stacks that are highly effective, pro-level, specific brain state inducing type of Noopept stacks. That thing has been a hit out there with the market. And then last, there's Smarter, Better, Faster. Smarter, Better, Faster is the all-around, everything nootropics digital guide. If you just want to learn everything, many racetams, modafinil, etc., get Smarter, Better, Faster. It's like the guide you need to know if you're new to nootropics, to learn basically everything and to walk away knowing what you need to know on nootropics. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. Get this stuff at livecortex.com and rock on.